Hey, welcome back. We're about ready to do another story, Rocky. But did you brush your teeth? You know, I gotta check on that because we cannot have any rotten teeth. Okay, now, are you ready for another story, Rocky? Rocky number 6 was a little on the boring side. Tonight, Rocky 7 is going to be a little more exciting. So I want you to listen to 3 things tonight. I want you to listen for a cowbell, listen for puffs, and listen for the number 723. All right. Rocky was so excited. He'd never been this excited before. Not even when he found his wonderful treasure, the seashell, was he this excited. He was going to Burning Man with Valerie. It was going to be epic. So he was at his cactus and he was busy packing. He was throwing this and throwing that into his suitcase. And yeah, he was making a little too much noise. And you know what happened, right? That's right. He woke up Sam.
Oh, it's Mr. Rocky, right? Mr. Rocky, could you please be a little more quiet out there?
Rocky still wasn't used to this being called Mr. and getting respect and everything, and it still surprised him. But he loved it.
Oh, sorry, Sam. I didn't mean to wake you up. It's just that I am so excited. I'm going to Burning Man with Valerie. Have you ever heard of Burning Man? Heard of Burning Man? I go every year. My brother flies in from Memphis, and we head on out to the desert. We hang out in a cactus, and we watch the humans be all crazy. It's great. It's a hoot. Get it? It's a hoot. Yeah, I got that, Sam. But you've been to Burning Man? Wow. Is it as cool as everybody says? Oh, it's great. Rocky. Hey, buddy, old pal. Hey, you care if my brother and I tag along with you? It's always more fun when you go with a group.
Rocky was like blown away by this. Sam and his brother wanted to hang out with him? Wow. This is incredible.
Yeah, Sam, that would be great. Sure, I'll go tell Valerie.
And he looked up again, and with that, Sam was sleeping. But he went loping across the desert trying to find Valerie so he could tell her the good news that they were going to have some more friends coming along. And he was really surprised to see that she was over at Dennis's rock, talking to Dennis and Trixie. And as he came up, he overheard a little bit of the conversation. Oh, I think that would be so much fun. Oh my goodness, I love that idea. And when Rocky got a little bit closer, he goes,
What's going on, guys? What idea?
And Trixie, of course, oh, Rocky! We're going to Burning Man together! Rocky was not prepared for this. Going anywhere with Trixie, he was not prepared for.
What do you mean, together?
Yeah, together! You know, we have this great idea. We're going to do a band. Yeah. I'm going to sing, of course, because, you know, that's my thing. Itsy bitsy spider. Yeah. Okay. Whoa. What band? Rocky, I thought that we could be a band. I can play percussion. I can rattle my tail, you know. I can go and keep the beat. And then Dennis has this amazing talent. Tell him, Dennis.
Oh, yeah. I'll bet you didn't know this. All geckos can play their tongue. Watch this.
And with that, Dennis pulled his long, sticky gecko tongue out of his mouth, stretched it way out, and went boing, 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 and twanged it just like you would play a banjo. Well, this was all really fascinating and everything. But quite frankly, Rocky was not excited. In fact, he was downright mad. I mean, had anybody bothered to ask him if Trixie and Dennis could come along, let alone have a band? And furthermore, what was Rocky gonna do? He didn't have any musical talent. Well, were they just gonna go have a good time and leave him sitting out back somewhere? Well, this upset him terribly, and he was angry. And with that, he turned his tail on all three of them and went loping off into the desert without a word. And he was so mad that he started to pace. But Rocky, being Rocky, didn't pace back and forth like most of us do when we're angry and pacing. No. Rocky went in a circle. There was a couple rocks sitting there, and Rocky just went around and around and around and around in a figure eight. And pretty soon, he wasn't so much as angry, but he was dizzy, and he just fell right over. Well, as he was laying there on the ground, he looked a little closer at those rocks, and he realized they weren't rocks. They were actually desert tortoises. And they were now looking at him.
Oh, sorry. My name is Rocky.
Well, one was clearly a lady, and she stuck her head out. Hi, I'm Terry the tortoise. And with that, she sneezed all over Rocky's paw. Ew, that was gross.
Could you use a tissue?
Yes, I could. But I'm allergic to everything that starts with the letter P, so I can't have any puffs. Do you have like an off-brand tissue for me?
Yeah, I only have the Walmart store brand here.
Well, with that, she wiped her nose and, thank you very much. Let me introduce you to my husband, Perry. Hey, Perry.
Yes, dear?
I want you to meet this is Rocky. And so Rocky, what brings you out here in the desert today?
Oh, I'm having a really bad day. Let me tell you about it.
Well, it turns out that Terry was a really good listener. In between sneezes and wiping her nose and wiping off Rocky's snotty paw, Rocky told her his whole sad story about how his friends were just going to go off and have fun without him, and just poured out his soul. And when he was done, Terry goes, I see, this is a really serious situation. You know, it reminds me of the time I went to the doctors, found out I was allergic to everything that started with the letter P, and oh my goodness, wouldn't you know I married somebody who started with the letter P. Isn't that right, Perry?
Yes, dear.
And you know, we've been married 723 years. On top of it, I am allergic to pancakes and pastries and polyester, and the birds are really bad. I'm allergic to peacocks and partridges and pheasants, you name it. It's just no. And I'm allergic to porcupines. You're a porcupine, right? no, no, I'm not a porcupine. I'm a coyote. And she reached her head out, and he looked real close at him, and she goes, yeah, I'm sorry. My eyes don't work quite like they used to, when you get old, you start losing control, things like that. Hey, I have some advice for you. This problem you're having with your friends, just get over it. Okay, life is too short. Just be a team player. They want to have a band. Just go along with it. Have a good time. If you can't do anything more than just tap your toe or shake your head like this, you're fine. Just be part of the group. It don't have to be the star. Isn't that right, Perry? Yes, dear. And this annoying friend you're talking about, we all have to deal with annoying people sometimes. Isn't that right, Perry?
Yes, dear.
So, I just suggest you just get your little coyote butt on back there and you just tell him you're going to go along and have a... I'm so sorry. Excuse me. Did you have a good time, okay? Well, okay, fine. So, that's exactly what Rocky did. He looped on all the way back there, and he found Valerie and Trixie and Dennis still all excited talking about the band. And he goes, hey guys. I'm in. Whatever you want me to do, I'll do it. Oh, that would be so awesome. I'm so happy. Would you like to play the cowbell?
The cowbell? Oh, I always wanted to play the cowbell. That would be the awesomest. Thank you, guys. This is going to be epic. And did I tell you? Sam and his brother are coming too. We're going to have an epic time.
So, that's the end of the story for tonight. So, if you're Terry and Perry in this story, the moral of the story would be always take plenty of tissues with you. But we know the actual moral of this story is sometimes you have to compromise a little bit with your friends. All right. Tomorrow night, we're going to talk some more about how the whole group is going to get together and get ready to go to Burning Man and have even more adventures. All right, good night.